Okay.
How can you not have a question?
Okay, the two girls that have the question, they write down. Laura, you go first.
Which aspect of my game should I be channeling my focus towards most in order to reach my goals?
How old are you?
14.
14. You want to eliminate your chances of going to college totally where there's no guarantee that you're going to be a professional? You do it. And maybe that's a big undertaking. So you give away a $250,000 worth of scholarship. To me, I think that you don't want to totally give away. You want to keep your focus. But I don't believe at 14 I would say I'm giving up everything else in life. I wouldn't do it. There's no guarantee. The best players in America are coming out of college. Okay, the last 2 or 3 years.
Now, does that mean, Nick, can I ask a question? Does that mean a 4-year college, 2 years,
No,
1
couple of
year?
years. Go for a couple of years.
So you're saying for her to leave her options open?
Too young to make that option now. Okay? I would never make that option right now, especially when you have a choice. That doesn't mean that you won't do that. But it's too young to tell. You're not in Europe. This is America, and you've got to have an education here. Okay? So I would not do that. I would not give up my sights of being a professional, but I certainly would have both options until a little bit more later sign comes. Okay? Who else had a question?
Danielle?
What made you want to start Tennis Academy if you're planning on being a lawyer?
Well, I wanted to be a lawyer because my father thought I could become a great lawyer. And I was down in Miami, but I wasn't too good with books. And when I was in law school, in order for me to get through, in order for me to have trip notes, in order to get through, the notes would have been that big. So I couldn't do it. Actually, I love sports so much, and I don't think that I could have been the guy that stayed inside all the time. So why tennis? It was by accident. I needed some money to get through law school. And by accident, I started teaching tennis in a little town called North Miami Beach, Florida. And then after 6 months or so, I said, I could do fairly well again. Didn't know very much about the game yet. So I got into it by an accident. Okay? So she'll win a lot of matches by her physical conditioning. And a backhand, but she's a good athlete, so she's not going to be what we call a beautiful player, but she's going to be a physical player.
Yes.
You've improved an awful lot. I mean, I can go through the whole group here. And in this couple of weeks, the difference is on the Lord. I mean, not Lord, but even your ground strokes today were impeccable compared to what they were. Everybody's improved. Because this program is excellent. I get to see all of you, which is great. I enjoy taking each one of you as an individual, working on the system. Now this afternoon, forget about your techniques. You got to go out and fight to win a match. Not that techniques don't count, but you can't be thinking about a technique and be thinking about winning. So now you focus on your attention, how can I win? And it's like football, you can say what you want, but when the bell rings for the Super Bowl this next weekend, it's who wants to win the most, who makes the few unforced, the less unforced. All sports almost boil down to unforced errors. Football is the turnover. Basketball, it's the